All right, we're gonna move on, public comment. Keep your comments to 3 minutes, address them to the board, do not argue or bicker amongst yourselves, and be respectful. 3 minutes. Who's gonna be first? Public comment. Stephanie.
Thank you guys again. For today, or for this evening, I'd like to read you an excerpt from the August 25th, 2023 Bureau of Elections Update newsletter. And this one's entitled Technology Development for Early Voting. Bureau of Elections is currently developing an early voting tool to be utilized for all jurisdictions starting in the 2024 presidential primary election. This tool is similar in several ways to the current electronic poll book used on election day, but is being updated to include the necessary elements to run an efficient and effective early voting site. So early voting again is the 9 days that pass. Bullet point 1, live connectivity. This connection will be in real time, allowing for ballot and other information needed for early voting to be exchanged via secure connection between the qualified voter file and the early voting tool. This will transmit ballot activity, record voter history, and update records if a voter's eligibility has changed. Bullet point 2, real-time updates. The early voting tool will record and transmit ballot activity back and forth between the qualified voter file and the early voting tool, removing the need for a download/upload during the early voting period and eliminating the need to call the clerk for voters with a pending AV ballot or to connect to other early voting sites. The current download-upload process and online functionality will continue to be used for the election day electronic poll book. Number 3, it's actually about 4, but I'm going to skip number 3 because it's relating to the expanded region management. Ballot on demand recording. For jurisdictions utilizing the ballot on demand, that's the one that prints out as we go in, or go into the county site that's going to be talked about tonight. The early voting tool will allow for the recording of these non-standard ballot types to accurately reflect voter history. Although this new web-based tool involves real-time connection and expanded region management, it can function on the same type of machine typically used on the election day EPB. The machine utilized would have proper security protocols, allow for multiple USB ports and for a YubiKey and other approved devices, and shall not be used for other purposes similar to the requirements for the election poll book. With the functionality updates of this tool, reliable internet connectivity is important to ensure information is being transmitted as needed to update voter files. To help mitigate unreliable internet connectivity, hotspots are recommended, and the Bureau is currently exploring options to help local jurisdictions expand availability and the reliability of internet connections. I know you guys are going to vote tonight to consolidate the county. That vote, I just like to say for the record, is a systematic dismantling of decentralized government in Michigan. We fought this fight in 2020 here. Those tabulators, the electronic poll books, they're online. And Bureau just admitted it. You guys want to ignore it. They just put it in their newsletter. If anybody wants to read the newsletter, here it is. Went out to all township, municipal, and county clerks. Thank you.
Anybody else? Hearing none.